Right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you back to our YouTube channel, whereby we are specializing in drawing. So let's look at what do we have now. We are having engineering drawing N1. This is the previous question paper that was written on the 21st November 2023. So this was just the recently examination. So this is N1. We'll do up until mechanical drafting N4. You understand? So question 1, it was just a theory, which is it was paying 5 marks, and the question 2 freehand, which was paying 10 marks. So I want us to start there by question 3. So if you read the question there, so it is very much to read and understand the question. What are they actually looking for you to do? You understand? So it is very much important, because don't be overexcited to say, oh, it's the one that we did in class. I'm saying when you are now inside of the examination center or in a internal examination, which is test 1 and test 2, don't be overexcited. Read and understand the question. You understand? So figure 2 on the next page shows a view of a cover plate. So we are given a cover plate. Draw to a scale 1:1 the view of the cover plate. You'll be given 12 marks. Show all the construction line used to construct the ellipse, 2 marks. Insert any 2 dimension. You understand? So how are you going to be able to get these 15 marks? Let's go. They said on the next page, isn't it? Which is figure 2. So this is figure 2. So in other words, they are saying draw this cover plate the way you see it, using the scale of 1:1. This is geometrical construction. Okay, so you'll be always advisable to start with with an ellipse. There is an ellipse, and you know how do you draw an ellipse? You need a minor distance and the mirror distance, which from here till there, from here till there. Having gotten that, we can have our ellipse. Okay, so let's start. Your paper aligned. I am going to start with the horizontal center line, which is this one. This one, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. That's how we draw a center line, and this center line is out of dimension. Remember? So draw a vertical one. Out of dimension. If I'm saying out of dimension, what am I saying? I'm simply saying from here till there, there is no specific particular dimension. You understand? Again, from here till there, there is no any dimension given. So where they are crossing each other, I can decide to mark this point R. There is some other drawings where I'm teaching. If you can scroll down to my videos, you'll see where I'm teaching how do you draw an ellipse using a 4-center method, which is what we are going to use here. That method, you understand? Where I'm just teaching teaching a ellipse on its own. You understand? So we are having R. This point is going to be the center or the reference of all the points that we are going to have. So now we are using a scale of 1:1. So which means this R is good as if it's there. You understand? In the center of our ellipse. So from here till there is a half of 200. From here till there is a half of 200. So that from there till there is is the 200. You understand? So which means I am going to do like this. Scale of 1:1, remember? So we are drawing something big, and 0. Scale 1:1. So what we are about to draw is going to be very big. So from here till there is 100 millimeter, and from here till there 100 millimeter. Yes, you understand. So that from here till there is what is 200 millimeter. So I'll decide to mark this point A, to mark this point C. So which means if I'm having A, B on the horizontal axis, on the what? On the vertical axis, if I may call it like that, we are going to have C and D. So let's get that. So from there till here is how much? Is a half of 160. From here till there, half of 160. So 160 divided by 2, how much are you getting? In the exam or in the test, have your calculator. Don't consider a calculator in mathematics and some other subject only. Even here on engineering drawing, you must have calculator. You understand, so that you don't guess dimension. You relax. Even if you know the answer, punch it, so that you relax your mind, isn't it? So 160 divided by 2, how much are you getting? 80 millimeter. So now I come and say, where's my 80? Is this one, So I mark 160 and 0. Hey one. So this is A, B, C and D. So let me further extend my vertical center line just a little bit. Okay, so now take your drawing compass. Take your drawing compass, put it at point R. Further extend to point A in your second quadrant, because if thereby maths, they once they see something like this, they will think of what? Of trigonometry. They will be like, this is their first quadrant, second, counting them anti-clockwise, first, second, and third and fourth quadrant. So put it here, thereby your second quadrant, further extend to A, then get an arc faint that's going to be like this. You understand? So, and indicate by an arrow uguti you strike this arc going in a clockwise direction. You understand? So once it touch the vertical center line, this line point, we can name it a point E. A, B, C, D, E. You understand? So now take your 30 millimeter ruler, join point D back to A. Like this we go. Faint. Faint. Now take your drawing compass, put it at point D, further extend it to point E. This is it, and strike an arc that's going to be like this. Once it crosses the line of DA, indicate by an arrow again that you strike this arc going this direction, and this is going to be a point F. You understand? This is going to be a point F. So now take your drawing compass again, place it at point F, further extend it to point A, then strike an arc like this in your what? In your second quadrant, and strike an arc. Just make it a little bit longer in your third quadrant. After you've gotten this arc of yours, come and place your compass at point A, further extend it to point F. Come to your second quadrant, bisect this arc that you just got, and again bisect it You see that you're supposed to further extend it just a little bit. So which means we must come back here to let it bisect that one. You understand? So which means now I can erase this just a little bit, so that this is what I'm having. So where our arcs are bisecting each other, it's my point, which is this Roman figure 1. Where it's bisecting each other, Roman figure 2. Right? So you take your 30mm ruler, you join these Roman figures. There you go. So let me make it clear. There you go. So the time we were joining our Roman figures, our horizontal and vertical center line, they were cutted. You understand? So the first one that was cutted is the horizontal one. So where is cutting it is your point, which is going to be point 1. Point number 1. So it further go on. There it is. This is going to be point number 2. You understand? So we must get point number 3 here. We are going to reflect point 1 through the what? Through the what? Vertical center line, through our y-axis, to get point 3. Graphically, how are we going to reflect that? By making use of what? Point R. Place your compass at point R. There you go. Faint, eh? So there is giving you what? Point 3. There is your point 3. Right? Then place your compass at point R, further extend to point 2 to reflect point 2, so that is giving you point 4 through your x-axis. Reflect point 2 through your x-axis to give you point 4. Because this is 1, 2, 3, we have to get 4. This is point 1, there it goes, there it goes. You understand? So indicate by an arrow that you strike this arc going this direction. So this is going to be a point 4. So we started having point A, B, C, D, E, and F. Then from there we had point Roman figure 1, Roman figure 2. Then from there we had point 1, 2, 3, back to 4. You understand? So now we are going to have a line. Join, take your 30mm ruler, join point 1 and 2 is already there, isn't it? Join point 2 and point 3. Further extend this line just a little bit, like this, and join point 3 with 4. Further extend them, this line just a little bit, make them a little bit longer, you understand? So join point 4 back to point 1. And this line has to be parallel with the line of 2 and 3. Eh? Yes, they are parallel. Do you see that the line of Roman figure 1 and Roman figure 2 is still the line of point 1 and point 2, which is parallel to what? To point 4, parallel to the line of point 4 and point 3. Same applies to the line of 2 and 3 and 1 and 4. They are parallel to each other as well. You understand? So we are done with the what? With the constructional line. So if the question is saying, show all the constructional line used in what? Constructing the ellipse. This is what they are talking about. So you'll be given what? 2 marks. Let's say in the examination they're saying time up. When drawn like this already, your 2/15 is already yours. You understand? 2/15 is already yours. So then now take your drawing compass. Let's construct our ellipse now. Put it in point 1. Place your compass in point 1. Further extend it to point A. Now draw dark tilway. Once it touches the line of Roman figure 1 and Roman figure 2, you stop. Once it touches the line of point 4 and point 1, this side, you stop. Drawing, constructing it solid. A1. So you come this side, you place your compass at point 3, further extended to point 4. Do you see that we are using a number with an alphabet? Number with an alphabet. By placing our compass into a number point, further extended to what? To an alphabet. So this is what we are going to do even this side. Place your compass at point 3, further extended to point B. So this is what you get. You see now the reason why I said further extend them just a little bit, because they are the one guiding you that you are going to draw dark tilway. Then from there, we are going to place our compass at point 2, further extend to point D. Like this you go. You must have a bigger drawing compass. There you go. Is to go just a little bit up. Do you see what is happening here? We seems to be having two lines. You see that even here it was not exactly, I was a little bit down. That is why even here, you understand. So that is it. There you go. There you go. So to close down here, we place our compass at point 4, further extend to point C. I'm having a challenge. This is too small. You must get the bigger one. That is why seems to be a bit struggling. So you get it, you place it at point 4, further extended to point C. Ish. As you see. Then there you go. This compass of mine is small, and this ellipse that I'm drawing is big. So you see that there was a very small dimension that I've missed. So this is what we've done. This is it. So now from the point R going this side, we see a dimension of 50 millimeter. So 50 millimeter, measure it from here, from 0, there is your 50. So that 50 is giving you what? The center, vertical center line. There you go. Then from there we are having a diameter 60. Diameter 60 divided by 2, we are getting 30, which means we are going to open your compass to 30 so that you draw diameter 60, which is this one. From here, draw it solid or dark. Then from there we are having diameter 40, which is this one, this one. Diameter 40 divided by 2, we are opening our compass to 20, so that we draw diameter 40, and you draw it dark as well. It's moving. This is it. Then from there we are having a hexagon. This one is the hexagon right there, hexagon. So since we're having the circle, we've got two methods of how to draw a hexagon, isn't it? The first one, you can use the drawing compass by placing your compass here further into the center, you strike. But since we are having what I'm trying to be fast, since we are having this diameter, and we can see it even the inner diameter is dark, so we will just use the set square. You understand? Just get a what horizontal faint line here and horizontal faint line here. Since this is a what, it's a flat hexagon. Then from there you put this square, you just touch the circumference. There you go. And you just touch, you don't cross, you just touch the circumference of this diameter, 40. In mathematics they call this type of a line a tangent. There you go. And like this you go. Then you can come back now to have this one solid and have this one solid. You understand? Which is this one. Okay, so let's get rid of this one. This supporters. So they are saying they're of a center of what, of 280, not 81, 280 divided by 2 is 140. 140. This is my 140 here. So I come and mark at 0. Ish is going out of my paper, so it's 0 and 280. 280 is right somewhere there. 280. My 280 is ending there. Then up here is ending right there. You know, according to the way I see this question 3, it was supposed to be a reduction scale, maybe 2:1. You understand? Maybe 2:1, because what you are drawing seems to be very big now, and the drawing sheet that I'm using here is an A3 drawing sheet. But in the final examination, you'll be using something bigger than this one, A2 size. But even if it's like that, remember that all the questions, they must be fitted in what? In one drawing sheet. So like the instruction, you see, requirement, only one A2 drawing sheet. You understand? So if they are giving crazy dimensions like this, you might suffer to accommodate all the questions. You understand? All the questions. Especially when you are, you see, this is a grade 10. We did this one in grade 10 there by a perspective drawing, something exactly like this. Okay, so now once we get here, we are going to draw a what? Horizontal center line like this. Even down here, horizontal center line. So this horizontal center line that we just drew, this one, this one, and up there, this one is this. It's actually this one. You understand? So you see that this is automatically going out of our page. And I drew this in the center because I could see that what we are about to draw is something very big. So now we are having diameter 20. Diameter 20. So if you have this kind of ruler, you are going to be accurate and quicker. So you just look for diameter 20. This is 19, this is 20, this is 21. So as we are looking for this one, do you see that it's going out of the page already? It's going out. There you go. There you go. You understand? It's going to be diameter oh no, it's a diameter 20. The yes, you are actually correct. Diameter 20, then the outer one is radius 20. So which means this is supposed to be a full cycle like this. You see that it's going out of the page already. So if in case you experience this even in the final examination, continue other than to start afresh. Continue. So something of this nature, even down here. Okay, so now we are having radius 20, which is this one, radius 20. You open your even if you can still use this one, so which means you must go to diameter 40 on this one, or you take your drawing compass, radius 20, you open your drawing compass to 20 millimeter. This is it, then you come, you place it here, then you draw. It will be going like this, but it's now going out of the page ish, you understand? And then even down here, then you go like this and like this. I don't like what is happening now. So now you are going to construct them down and this one up like this from here. Now this one, it will go you understand, then even right there, there you go, like this you go. Okay, so do you see that this horizontal center line? Horizontal center line is it's what is cutting this radius of ours. This radius of ours, you understand? So what you can do now, from here till the 210, this was supposed to be given according to reduction scale, because these dimensions are very big. So what you are drawing is very big, you understand? So 210 from the center R coming this side, 210, let's get it, 210, this 210, 200, teachers, there is 200, 210 and 0. You see, it's also going out of the paper. So I'm just further extending my horizontal center line. So this is going to give us what this center, the center of this and this one. So which means now you can put the vertical center line right from there. So like this. There you go. You understand? Then from there we are having a radius. Before we do this radius 160, because it's out of the page and my drawing compass, it cannot even reach there. This one, open it to 160. So now let's get these ones and these ones. So how we are going to say 300 divided by 2, which is 150. So from here coming this side 150, from here going up is going 150 as well. So there is my 150. It's going out of my drawing sheet again. You see, there is our 150. So you can actually see what I tried by all means to put my drawing in the center. So I think I will jump this question one. I will jump this question one off. because they were just saying draw this thing the way you see it, so what was challenging here, it was an ellipse. And you understand, because what I'm using A3 drawing sheet. So I was trying to answer this according to the way, as you can see. Even if I'm reading the instruction there, maybe there will be like a question 3, please note there is a mistake in terms of the scale. So they are not saying anything like that, because they are very much important, this instruction, you understand. So which means question 3 of this recently exam under the N1 engineering drawing. So this was you were drawing something very big, you understand, very big, which is not fitting in A3 drawing sheet, which means it was expected to fit in A2. Yes, it was going to fit, but how about the other question now? Even there's our drawing instrument, some of our drawing instrument, they cannot even open till such an extent, especially the drawing compass. You see here, they're saying radius 160, so which is something very big. Okay, so let's try to do question 4. Where's question 4? This was question 3, this is question 4. You understand? See, okay guys, see you in the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Please subscribe and support the channel. Okay.